Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another ASEA Global Expansion Team Zoom. We are with Tammy Phillips tonight from corporate, and we are going to be going over the ASEA app. So the number one mistake people make in network marketing is they don't talk to enough people. And the number two mistake people make in network marketing is they spend too much time with the wrong people. So ASEA, the ASEA app is going to help us sift and sort and share information with those people who really want to learn about what we're doing. And we can make that happen very efficiently and very effectively with this app. So it's a very, very exciting addition to building an ASEA business. So Tammy, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me. It's always my pleasure to come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you have the ability to share your screen, and I know you can take people through the app on their phone. I know you're on an iPhone, and so if you're on an Android, this might be a little different for you. But go ahead and get your phones out and go to the ASEA Global App. If you haven't downloaded it from the App Store, make sure you do that. And it's great to play around on the app and really, start to put together playlists and my site, etc. But the main thing, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get new customers or new associates until you share the information with other people. So we're going to really focus on that tonight, how to share with specific people that are in your contact list, as well as sharing with more generally on social media. So Tammy, let's just talk about that. So you're on the home screen right now, and you can tell us a little bit about where you are and where you're going so people can follow along with you.
So there's a couple of things on the homepage that I think, depending on what you're looking to share, if you want to share your My Site, I think that is a fantastic place to start. You can personalize your My Site to include different links, personal playlists that you have created, upload your own content. So the My Site is always a fantastic one for you to go ahead and share. And then the other one is down here at the bottom, and I'm hoping that you are able to see, because I'm sharing my phone screen, it's a little bit harder to do a mouse over, but down here at the bottom, it has the share button. And this is the other location where you can find product and pages, the different social shareables that have been created so that you can share those. I am going to go back to the home screen, and we'll start with the My Site, just because this one, for me, it feels like if you're sharing with someone that you know, this is probably where you're going to direct them. So if you just click on My Site, so that's all I did was I just clicked on My Site, and you come down, and this is assuming that you've already uploaded your contacts so that people you know are already in here. So we're going to create a share link, and you're going to share directly with somebody you already have their contact information. It's somebody you know and have been talking to. We're just going to click on this share. And so we're going to do a smart link. These are for the contacts that you have already brought into the app. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to search for Cindy. And there we go. So Cindy, I am just going to share with you right now through text. And we'll send this off. And of course, because I'm sharing, it wants to be slower than normal. There we go. So it's going to open that up. It opens up the contact that it's connected to. And I'm just going to push that to send. And so I have just sent a copy of my site right over to the contact that I chose, which was Cindy in this case. So it's as simple as that. If you have already loaded your contacts into the app, this is the one where you would use the smart link. That will allow you to see what you have done. Oops, I'm going to go into my contacts. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go back into Cindy in here. Let's try spelling that correctly. So if Cindy had clicked on this, it would show.
You want me to click on it?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that, because then it should update, and then it'll show that there's some recent activity. So let's go back and uh-oh. It's wanting to freeze up on me quick. Let me see here. Okay, so now it's going to say that Cindy has visited my site. Now I'm going to go back into that contact so that I can show you that you have visited my site, and it shows what you saw. So you just saw the homepage of that site. And then I can create a task or a note for myself so that I know to follow up. So this becomes a full CRM for you to use when you're managing your contacts. And once again, I am having that. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop out one more time. I'll have to talk to the team about why it's doing that. But that would be that link right there. The smart link is for those contacts. Now, if I wanted to create a general share link to put on social media, to share with somebody through WhatsApp or another method, then I would just create this general share link, and it'll pull up all of these different methods for me to put it on Facebook, drop it into WhatsApp. I could put it out on Twitter if I wanted to. Any of those different things, I can send an email with it. But if you want to use that for social media, you can create that very general link. So then when you get those updates, because it doesn't know who it is, it's going to give you a number until you bring that person's contact information in. And then it's going to bring all of that engagement together. So you'll be able to see what it has been doing. So again, the differences between these types of links: the smart link is for contacts that you have already brought into the app. And the general share link is one that you can share on social media. You can share with somebody that you may not have imported into the app, and you are working with them on Facebook Messenger or Instagram messaging or on Twitter or something like that. So you can create that link right here, and then again, go ahead and drop that. So if we wanted to go into Facebook, we could do that, and I could post this on my Facebook page.
Fantastic. And I know that sometimes I'm talking to people on, let's just say Facebook, and I don't have their contact information because I'm just kind of getting to know them. They're, they live somewhere else that's not near me. And so I can send them the link via Messenger, because Messenger
Absolutely.
knows where they are. So that's really a nice way. And then it's personal, kind of like I have their contact information, but it's through the Facebook Messenger. So I can just paste the link into that option, and we can communicate that way. So I love that.
So I just brought up my Facebook Messenger, and so I could go down and I could send that to my husband, just because he was top of the list. We send each other reels.
Yep, there we go.
So yes, you can do it that way. And so if you don't have someone in your contacts where you can create that smart link, you're not limited. You can still create those shareable links that can still be tracked.
Excellent. So you create, the way you build your My Site is you can, what I've done is I've put shareable carts as buttons on my site. And so when I share my site, and people see my picture at the top and the different buttons that I've created, they can click on the fall promotion, for example, and just, or all they have to do is put in their shipping address, their credit card information, and the shopping cart's already loaded. So that you can it's really a powerful tool because they're leveraging the fact that we can build those shared shopping carts and create those as buttons on my site. So I've got, for example, a button that says, skincare party customer and skincare party associate. And so I can tell you which button to click on, and that way it's already done for you. And all you have to do is put in your shipping address and
I'm going to pull yours up because you shared it with me as we were working through these.
There we go. Perfect.
So when I go to yours, it will also pop up that text bubble in case the person that you shared with has a question. We could just click on that, and I'd be able to send you a message through the app so that I could ask the question. But because we're just going to kind of look at these buttons, so we have the Shop ASEA products, the skincare party, the skincare party associate, the fall promo pack, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this one, so I'm gonna pull it up quick. I don't know who has ordered this particular one, but this bundle is a lot of fun. And so it takes you right in there. You can see that it's pre-populated. All you have to do is enter your checkout information. So we're gonna hop back into, so we're gonna go back here so we can go back to my site. But as you guys can see, Cindy's done a fantastic job of building out her my site with all of these different buttons that really help her push people to the packs that are going to be most meaningful for them. So there's the Redox Starter Pack, the Sleep Pack, all of these different and wonderful bundles that she has been able to create and put together to share with people. And then, of course, the business opportunity down there at the bottom, along with checking out her Facebook page.
Yeah, so I can encourage people I can send them the link to my site, and then I can encourage them to go to this button or that button, because after our conversation, I know what they're most interested in. And then I've done a lot of the legwork for them. So this is once you've educated somebody, this is a good place to send them. If you're still educating them, obviously you're going to use some of the other buttons, Tammy, that we can show them.
Absolutely.
So if you're sending them information so they can learn about the various products that are in the fall special, for example, then they can learn what Redox Radiance is, or what the clay mask is all about, or what the Renew 28 is all about. And then when you get the variety pack of the Self Performance, well, what is that? You can teach them about, the different mind, mood, and energy.
Right. So if we were to go, so I'm going to go back through that just really quickly to show you one more time. If you were starting on the home page, but you go to that bottom button next to home that says share, and we're going to go to the pages because the pages are really beautiful. They have a lot of information around the product. They're written with very strong marketing language to help people in that process to really become engaged and want to purchase. So we're going to click on that pages. And then for the products that we've created these landing pages, you can scroll down. You can go into any of the different ones that are available. So if you're wanting to send for the clay mask, you can go in there and you go through that same process. You click on that share link, and then depending on the contact type, if there's somebody that you've already imported their information, you can just go ahead and do it this way. And then Cindy, I'm going to go ahead and share with you one more time.
Please do, yeah.
Just so we can show that. So we're going to send that in the smart link. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So we want, that should have just popped up. Here we go. So it's going to pop up here, and we're just going to go ahead and share that. Now, again, if this is a product that you want to link to on Instagram or Facebook or send it through WhatsApp, you would do a general share link. And then, if I wanted to put it on my Facebook page, I could type something about it and then put this link that's going to direct them right to that beautiful product landing page that will give them the opportunity to purchase, set up a subscription, and it gives them all of the information as well as the triggers for the as seen on and the social proof that people are really looking for. So, and here's a fun one with a new video review. So I don't know if you guys have been in here looking at the different pages, but we have been adding video reviews to all of the different pages. So they're a lot of fun. And they really are meaningful for a lot of people because, it's kind of like shopping on Amazon. You want to know if the product's good before you buy it. So
Absolutely. And as long as you're sending the links from your back office, the link is custom tailored to your website. So if they click on the link and they order product, it's not just a general link.
right.
The volume is going to your business automatically, right, Tammy?
Yes. So that person, they'll come in as a customer and they'll be in your sponsorship tree. They are linked to you. You get the retail or preferred customer bonus, depending on whether they signed up with an order only or with a subscription, and you get the volume for that order. So everything is connected. It's not just kind of going out there into the ether and you have to worry about it. It is connected to you. So as long as you're not sharing someone else's link, as long as you're creating your link and sending it out to share, it all connects back to you.
Yeah. And we had a question earlier about what is a sleep pack. When people drink the ASEA redox signaling molecules, a lot of people start sleeping better. And I know that when we first got the Renew 28, I slathered the Renew 28 tip to tail all over my skin and slept so hard that night. So you might want to try that. And then the other component is the mood. And I don't know if you've heard Sean Burke's story about, he's had trouble sleeping for years and started drinking the mood, and it's just been a game changer for him. So those are the three components that I built on this.
I'll tell you, with the mood, really helps with the hot flashes and the night sweats for me. So
yes. Yes,
we
women
love
that
the mood.
Yeah, if it's not a mind thing, if it's not like your mind's racing, if that's not why, that's not why you're sleeping, but you have the hormonal changes where you're hot and all kinds of things that Tammy just mentioned. The mood really helps to calm that down so that you can get a deeper sleep. So that's what I put on my sleep pack. ASEA doesn't have a sleep pack. We can all make our own sleep packs, whatever you want to include in your sleep pack. But that's what I recommend people ordering is the ASEA Redox drink, and then the Renew 28 gel, and then the mood. And so, and I would recommend that they put that on a subscription. So on that particular pack, I would set up their today's order and then follow up with a subscription. If you're setting up a fall promo, it's probably going to be a retail one-time order because they're just trying out the products. If they like it, then we'll show them how to get a subscription or put whatever products they like on their subscription later. But right now, we just want them to try the product. So you can set up the different buttons, what makes sense. And what I love about what you guys are doing, Tammy, is you're making this so pedestrian. You're making it so you don't have to be a professional network marketer to understand how ASEA works and how to order ASEA. It's not special language. It's not some special handshake. It's very street sidewalk language, the way we purchase things anyway. So very, very easy to understand and easy to do, right?
Yes. And one of the things that we have very purposely done with these landing pages, we're not necessarily talking about the network marketing component. So it's allowing you to share with people who may just want to purchase until they've tried the product, and then they want to engage at a deeper level. But they're not giving you that, oh, no, I can't buy from this because it's network marketing. So on these pages, it's really about the product. Then if you're sharing the business opportunity, obviously that one's going to have a lot more information around that business opportunity and the type of company that we are. But for those who maybe just want to purchase the product, we wanted to lift some of those barriers of entry where people might have that, oh, I can't, I don't want to. And it really is very much about the product, which we feel are very good products, and I use them all. My family uses them all. I've been using Renew on my daughter since she was a year old. So it is something that we feel very passionately about. We want to get people exposed to the product. It will also make it easier then for those who really enjoy it to be open to the business opportunity as well.
Absolutely. And just, I mean, we're a very product-driven company. We're a biotech company that chose a word of mouth distribution method. So, you know, we're a very legitimate company. And a lot of these companies, there's some companies out there, well, you ask them what their product is, and they'll say it doesn't matter because this is a great way to make money. Well, that's not the way our company operates. This is a biotech company that chose a word of mouth distribution method. And so we're very, very product focused. So if you want to help us get the word out, fantastic. If you just want to enjoy the product, fantastic. And now we have very easy ways for you to order the product that you'd like to try.
Absolutely. And so for all of you guys who have the app and you've been playing with it, if you want to go in, the bottom right corner down here says shop. And if you want to see what that experience is like, you can go in and place an on-demand order or even set up a subscription. But if you have an on-demand need and you want to go ahead and order something, you can see what that experience is all the way through. And sometimes that helps you when a customer says, hey, I was looking at this, and you're able to answer. It's just super, super easy. You add it to your cart, and then you can go through this checkout process. You can pay with PayPal. You can set up any of the different things that you would need to on here. You can bring in a saved shipping address, all of those things right here. If you have a payment method saved to your phone, you can do that as well. So sometimes it's really important to just kind of play with things to understand what that's going to look like for the other side of it when people are shopping with you.
Absolutely. And I know that one of the things that Tyler Norton showed us from the home screen is that we can actually access our virtual office from the app. So you want to show everybody
Absolutely.
how to do that, Tammy?
So we're going to go back to the home page, and you just scroll down a little bit right here, and you hit this virtual office, and then it's going to go ahead and log you in. And so you can see I am in my test account virtual office, and these are, so I don't have a whole lot of numbers in here because I use it for testing, but I don't get to collect volume and commissions and all the good stuff. But you can see all of the different things here. So it takes you into the mobile version of your VO.
Yeah,
so I just saw a couple
really
of
handy
questions come up with the NFR orders on the app. You won't be able to yet through the app itself, but if you go into your virtual office, you can place those NFR orders. And then there was one more question about sharing from an iPhone to an Android. And what happens there is the person on Android, I believe, has to respond to you to allow that to open up, and then they can click on that link and they'll see the pretty one, just like what I shared with Cindy.
Fantastic. So yeah, so there's no problem. It's seamless going from an iPhone to an Android and an Android to an iPhone. Okay, great.
Yes, I believe so. So they send, it's just sometimes you have to reply. So if you say, hey, just let me know when you've received this, and they send back that they've received it, then it will open that up so that they can click on it. It's one of the ways that if you're not a contact in their phone, it's one of the ways that they protect from spam at the phone level. So
Yeah. Fantastic.
and somebody was asking if I could show that again,
Okay.
going into the virtual office. And again, that is just, you click on this one here that says virtual office. And I'm sorry, my finger doesn't make anything so that I can actually show it being clicked on, but that's what I was clicking on.
Right. Yeah, that's great. That's great. And there's a brand new something that came up today under new and trending. It's just Shine Online, and it's all about the clay mask.
Yes.
So which is a great, so this is incredible marketing. I mean, really, really slick, beautiful images, very clear. I mean, it's like having your own advertising agency in your pocket. It's really fantastically done.
We're having so much fun with it, and we are committed to adding new shareables every week. So we have something new being added every week. It may not be in every single product category, but there is something being added every week as far as new social shareables, new pages that are coming. I've been reviewing some of the new page content for additional products. So we have a lot of work going on, and we're making constant updates. We've been reviewing all of the feedback that you all have been providing as well. And so while it may feel like it goes into this area, we look at every single email, every single piece of feedback. It gets sent over to the team to be worked on and reviewed.
Yeah, it's just really good. Let's look at that Just Shine Online. Let's show everybody what you guys came up with. Just, I don't know, today.
Yeah, I think this one came out today.
Yeah.
So, because we do our updates primarily on Monday to get them out there. And so we provide both the shareable, the image that you can use, plus some content that if you want to use this as a script, when you post this on social media, if you have trouble coming up with your own script, you can use what we've provided. So we talk about filters being fun and make it feel like we're living in the future, but that can be hard on your self-image. And the clay mask really makes your skin look and feel great, and you don't need that filter if you've been using the clay mask. So
yeah, and when you click on share link, I was nervous when I first started using the app, because I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to share the link yet. I don't even know what I'm doing. But what I didn't understand, you share it, you click on share link, then you get the option of what kind of link do you want to share, and you also can preview the link just to make sure that's what you want to send.
Right. So I can send this right here. And the way that these are set up, and I'm going to go pop actually into that message, is they are set up to take you in. And because I've already been in here, it will take you in here. And then if you want to learn more, you can provide your name and information. And then I'll have to double check, but it is linked, and it looks like we maybe didn't get that link set up quite right. It links right to the product. So if they click on that, it will take them to the product for purchasing. So I'll double check that that was set. I can't tell if it's because I've been in here on different pages myself and I'm not actually clicking on the link that was shared or not, but I'll double check that, because then when they click on it, it takes them right to the purchase page of the clay mask. So we're setting up the shareables so that they will go to those purchase pages so that it's very easy for people to click on, purchase, and be good.
Now it looks like on the shopping cart, there's one item in your shopping cart. So would that be the clay mask?
No, that was the Renew Advance that I had
Okay.
actually put in there earlier when I was showing
Okay.
people that they could make their purchases.
Okay.
So it didn't look like that one was maybe set up quite right. So I'll have to go double check that we got it
Okay.
linked correctly to that clay mask checkout page.
Yeah. And remember, there's all kinds of twists and turns, and I can't even imagine the kind of programming that's going on behind the scenes. And every once in a while, there's a little link that needs a little tweak or whatever. And that's what we're doing between now and January before we, release this to the whole world. So, remember that we're still in the beta version, although I'm so impressed with the beta version because it really does work very, very well. And every once in a while we find a little tiny thing, we iron it out. But it's working. It's working great for me. I haven't found many mistakes. So we are at the bottom of the half hour. Tammy, I just want to give you and your team huge kudos. We have been waiting for this IT for so long, and I'm telling you what, this is a game changer. This is so, so exciting. And like somebody said in the chat, the images are so beautiful. This is like having BBD&O or something in your back pocket. It's so professionally done, so beautiful. It's just, I'm so excited about this. I could spend all day long on this app.
Well, thank you. That is high praise indeed. We are very excited about it. We love what we are getting to do. We love where this is going, and we just see the trajectory going up because we continue to add, we continue to listen. We do want to hear from you. So please continue to provide that feedback. There is the feedback link right here on the homepage. Send us that feedback. We want to hear from you. We want to know what's working, what you look at and say, hey, this isn't quite right. Tell us what you want to see next, because we're so excited. We are so passionate about the app, and we just really are having a good time getting to create and work with you guys in the field to really hit the nail on the head this time.
Absolutely. And what I would recommend you do is when you are sharing a link, don't just share the link, put a little personal blurb from yourself under the link. Say, if you like this, all you have to do is click on the link, put in your shipping address and your credit card, and you're good to go. Or, let me know what other information you're curious about, or personalize the link so that they know that it's coming from you. And it softens it a little bit so it's not intimidating for the person at the other end of the app. Because, as we get more and more used to this, remember the people that we're sending this to, this is brand new for them too. So maybe they've never had such a slick link to order from. So, be sensitive to their learning curve as well. So anyway, Tammy, thank you so much for this.
Thank
Really,
you.
really appreciate your time.
Thank
taking,
you.
At nighttime when you could be home with your daughter or your husband that you're spending time with.
They're good, and actually they support it too. My husband asked me, you got calls tonight? And it's like, yeah, no. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. It's just been wonderful to get to share this with you tonight.
Yeah. Thanks, Tammy. Keep up the good work. We
Thank
love
you.
partnering
We'll
with
see
you.
you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.